Welcome back to the workbench. For a midweek update, this is Dave with Scale Models Midwest here in Altoona, Iowa. Thanks for joining us this evening. Wanted to show you that the Pepsi Challenger is done and ready to be put up on the shelf. I am really proud of this model. This thing went together extremely well. The detail, like all SJR kits, are just fantastic. I love the two-tone paint scheme on it. The pinstripes on it were fantastic. I had no problems with this kit. The only issues I had were it's set just a little high in the left rear, but I am making an adjustment to that one. I saw where I needed to correct that. But otherwise, this kit has gone together extremely well. I have no issues with it whatsoever, and I just can't wait to build the next one. But we have something that we're building before then. Let me show you what that one is. So in the end, the Mustang LX 5-liter won out in the voting, and I'm really excited that you chose this one for being the build that I do next. There's a backstory to this as to how I'm going to go about building this kit, so let me tell you a little bit about it. So the inspiration for the project comes from the first Mustang I ever owned, a 1991 Mustang GT. It was an automatic with a red interior and a solid red body. I had a lot of different iterations of it over the years, as you can see. I took it to car shows, won some trophies with it, took it autocrossing with the Des Moines Valley Region SCCA and had a great time there. Won a couple of plaques. The pictures you see here were taken at the Marshalltown go-kart track, which sadly no longer exists. But I still had a great time. I'd love to get back out there and autocross my 2011 GT with the track pack, but I just haven't had a chance to do so. One of the coolest things I did with that car, though, was I painted it faded paint scheme like that of Billy Glidden's Mustang that he ran in Pro Stock, because I really liked it. It was 94 Pace Car Vermilion with orange, Ford Splash, yellow, and then white. I had that for a good couple of years, and then I ended up selling the car because I bought another one, a 2001 Mustang GT, and I just kind of lost track of the car after a couple of years, and I really miss that car. Wouldn't mind having another one like this someday, but they're just too expensive right now. But that doesn't mean we can't have it in miniature. I'm going to use the Notchback 1990 LX 5-liter to build as kind of a weekend autocrosser that a person uses also as a daily driver. The rims that you see on it right now for mock-up will probably not be the ones I use. I would really love to find a set of Volk TE37 rims. I think those rims are spectacular. I love them. I wish I had them on my real car, but I just can't find them out in the stores. And every place that had them, like Hobby Link and Mega Hobby, they're out. They've been out for some time. So I'm just waiting patiently. I'm not going to give away a lot of the secrets or plans just yet, but just know that I'm going to have it lowered. I'm going to put mini tubs in it, as you see in the picture. I went and cut out the wheel wells already to test fit the tires and rims that I have on here, because that's my plan, is to have big meats on this thing. I'm going to have a hotter engine in it, but I won't tell you what type I'm going to put in it. And no, it's not going to be a Chevy engine. I will scratch build a roll cage, probably a 6-point roll cage, which was one thing that I had in a box in my garage, but I never installed it in my Mustang. So I'd like to put it in this one, but I will also do a Schroth racing harness for both the driver and passenger. I may take the rear seat out of this one and just use it as a package shelf, because like one of my friend's cars, he took his rear seat out, threw his autocross tires and his jack and his toolbox in it, and we were off to the race. But again, I'm not going to give anything away just yet. Just kind of whet your appetite for what I'm going to build. If you have any ideas or suggestions, I'm all ears. I'm going to have fun with this build. You're the ones that chose it for me. I'm going to build it. I'm going to show it off. So with that, I'm going to let you go for the night. And as always, if you see a kit out there that you like, go buy it. Sit down and take some time, build it, have fun doing it, and then show it off. Hopefully, what I do inspires you to do that. And if you do it, you'll inspire others. See you in the next video.